Hello everyone, my name is Lowko, and today I got another update video about Heart of the Swarm, the new upcoming StarCraft 2 expansion, as you can hear by my voice. I just woke up, but you know, I just woke up, I saw this update going live, and it's time to make a video about it. So here we go. We first off have the Mothership Core of the protoss, and it's important that we actually read the bottom one first. It actually says that the movement speed has increased from 0.47 to 1.875. And what this basically means is that it's just a little bit slower than a Zealot right now, so you can actually move quite fast with the Mothership Core. And as you can see, the Purify has been changed to the following. Purify can now only be cast on your Nexus at max 10 range. So what this means is that once you cast it, the Mothership Core will attach itself to the Nexus and transforming it into a weapon with range 10. While attached to the Nexus, the Mothership Core will be unable to cast abilities and regenerate energy. The damage of Purify has been lowered to 20 and it can now attack both air and ground. And Purify will last until cancelled. So what this basically means that the Purify ability has changed a lot. Actually, you have to cast it on your Mothership Core and it has to be in range of your Nexus. Next up, there's a new ranged weapon called Repulsor Cannon added to the Mothership Core while it's in its mobile state, and the Repulsor Cannon deals 8 damage to ground units while an attack speed of 0.85. So what this basically means that you now have to make a choice. Do you want to attack with your Mothership Core or do you want to defend with your Mothership Core? Once you want to attack with it, you can actually use the Repulsor Cannon that deals 8 damage and has a fairly nice attack speed. Or you have to choose that you want to leave it at home and use the new recall ability and the new purify ability. And the new recall ability is as following. The recall is now a simple cast and click ability on a player's Nexus, and once cast, the Mothership Core and every friendly unit within a 7 range radius to the core will be recalled to the Nexus. Do you want to use the Repulsor Cannon and be on the move with your Mothership Core? Or do you want to leave it at home and use the Purify ability that does a lot more damage and actually lasts until cancelled and attacks both air and ground right now? So most likely this will be a really strong early game because people will be messing around with it quite a bunch. However, it will probably settle down because the Zerg and Terran player and also Protoss players of course will know how to deal with it. But you will most likely need some kind of anti-air right now. Early game versus Protoss, so I expect Zerg players to go for like 4 or 5 screens maybe versus Mothership Core versus Protoss. We will have to see how that works out. So next up we have the Oracle. The health has been increased from 2080 to 6100. So basically it got about, what is that? That's 20% or 30% extra health. The speed has decreased a little bit from 3.75 to 3.375. And the duration of Entomb has increased from 30 to 45 seconds. So this is in general a little bit of a buff, I think. Of course they are a little bit slower, but they're still pretty damn fast. All in all, a pretty nice change, I think, because at first they just killed while flying over a spore crawler, and I think they will just barely survive right now. So the Terran Widow Mine, the duration of activate mine has been decreased to 2 seconds, and the autocast can now be turned off in both activated and deactivated mode, which basically just gives you a little bit of extra control over your Widow Mine. The Swarm Host got a little bit of a buff, I think. The Locust attack range has increased from 2 to 3 and the Locust damage has reduced from 14 to 12, which basically means that it will be a little bit stronger when you have a lot of them. And since Swarm Hosts are kinda useless at the moment anyway without having a like 8 or more, this will increase the Locust just a little tiny bit, I think. So we have a few bug fixes as well. The Battle Hellion can no longer load into bunkers, obviously. The splash damage from Widow Mines will no longer hit friendly activated Widow Mines. Well, that's actually a pretty big one. And the Stargate command card now properly includes a set rally point button, which basically means nothing. The Swarm Host now has a proper collision while burrowed. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The biggest change obviously being the Mothership Core now being either defensive or aggressive. You have to make a decision right now. And the Oracle has been changed just a little bit. Leave your thoughts on this patch in the comment section below. And I would love to read your opinion. So I want to thank you all for watching. Have a great day and I see you again. Bye!